Hello students, a very warm welcome. Students, in this video we are going to study lesson number 12, that is home remedies for simple illness. See students, remedy means what? Treatment, a medicine, and illness means what? A period of sickness affecting the body or mind. So students, a home remedy, sometimes also referred to as granny's cure, is a treatment to cure a disease or ailment that employs certain spices, herbs, vegetables, or other common items. See students, home remedies also known as gharelu nuske. See, earlier when medicines were not available, even then people were cured, and this is through the help of home remedies. Students, I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother used to treat my illness with home remedies. And students, we have a live example now as we are going through this pandemic period of COVID-19. See, we are using homemade remedies only. Yes or no, students? So, students, home remedies are very important than medicines as they cure us naturally. Eating different types of medicine can cause many side effects and can make us weak also. But students, see, home remedies will not make us weak as they are made from natural ingredients and are fully natural. No chemicals are mixed in natural homemade remedies. Now see students, coming to page number 76 of our lesson. See the first one, can you tell? Now you have to observe the picture given and answer the following question. Now see this picture. Why is this boy's arm in plaster? The bone of the boy's arm must have been fractured. Therefore, his arm is in plaster. Could we put his arm in plaster at home? No, we cannot put plaster at home. For this purpose, we have to visit the doctor's clinic who is specialized in the bones. Now see in this picture, why has this girl been brought to a doctor? See, this girl may not be feeling well. She may be running temperature. That's why she has been brought to a doctor. Now see students, when we are well, we feel hungry at right times. We sleep well at night. We have no complaints about digestion. And most important, we feel refreshed on getting up in the morning. We do not feel tired even if we have been at work. But sometimes, for some reason, we fall ill and our health is affected. So students, now we'll see one example where some illness are cured quickly, but there are some that do not get cured easily. Now see students, see, Saku had some ice cream one day. The next day she had a sore throat. She found it difficult to swallow. She would also get a cough from time to time. Mother made her gargle with warm salt water before and after school for 2 days. On the third day, what happened? Saku was feeling fit and a fiddle. This was a simple illness and she soon felt better again. But do you know, students, what happened later? After a fortnight, Shaku's thigh fell ill. She was running a temperature. Her eyes had become yellow. She did not feel like eating anything. Mother took her to the doctor. The doctor said that Tai had jaundice. The doctor advised her to take complete rest for 3 weeks. She also told her not to eat things which contain oil, ghee, or butter. This was not an illness that could be cured easily. So, students, illness can be minor or major. Minor illnesses can be cured by home remedies. They can be cured in a short time. But during major illnesses, we have to be taken care of by the doctors. We need to go to clinics or hospitals. These illnesses are not cured in short time. Now see, students, coming to page number 77, we'll see whether this incident is right or wrong. Now see, Shripati and his younger sister Tara were working in the field. A snake bit Shripati. After biting Shripati, the snake wriggled away. Neither of them got a proper look at the snake. But knowing that it was the snake that had bitten him, Shripati was very frightened. He shouted loudly for help. People came running. Tara was saying that Shripati should be taken to the Taluka place at once. The government hospital there would have the anti-snake bite injection to give Shripati, but no one paid any attention to her. People quickly got the bullock cart ready and putting Shripati in it took him to the village temple. They called the village mantrik. He laid Shripati on a bed of neem leaves and began to chant mantras against the action of the snake's poison. Students, what do you think? Do the mantras act against the snake's poison? No, none of the mantras can cure the poison of snakes. Was it right or wrong to bring Shripati to the village mantrik? Yes, it was wrong to bring Shripati to the village mantrik. Would you have taken Shripati to the mantrik or to the government hospital? Yes, students, what we could have done? Yes, we could have taken him to the government hospital. Soon Shripati felt better. But was that because the mantras acted against the snake poison? Or was the snake non-poisonous and the mantrik got the credit even when he did not deserve it? Yes, many snakes are non-poisonous. Therefore, victim feels alright after some time. But the credit of this is taken unnecessarily by the mantriks when they do not deserve it. And students, do you know these mantras and magic spells and charms do not cure any disease or illness? Now students, coming again to page number 77, home remedies. See, if an illness is one that gets cured readily, one can try a home remedy. Do you remember, students, Shaku's mother made her gargle her throat with warm water and Shaku felt better in a day or two. Elderly and experienced people in the family sometimes suggest such cures. If we have a cold, we can inhale steam at bedtime or take hot fomentations on the chest. Now students, see, if someone is vomiting as a result of a fever or indigestion, it is better not to insist on him or her having a meal. At most they should be given a cool lemon sherbet and sometime light like dahi bath to eat the next day. Now see students, if someone has a cut, bruise or a small wound, it should be washed with clean water and dab dry. A tincture of iodine may be applied to it. Then it should be covered with clean cotton and bandaged. Even if an illness appears to be minor, it should never be neglected. Remember, home remedies have limits. If a person does not recover in a day or two, or if the illness worsens, one must go to a doctor. And students, we should remember, without a doctor's advice, one should never take any medicine that must be swallowed. Now see students, a service that takes care of the health of the people and provides treatments for those who are ill is called a health service or a medical service. Big towns and cities have doctors, clinics and hospitals. But students, see, in most cities and in rural areas there are government hospitals and primary health centers too. Patients can get treatment at concessional rates there. And do you know students, the municipal corporations of big cities also run hospitals that provide us medical treatment. And now students, will have a quick recap of what we have learned. See, some illness are cured quickly, but there are some that do not get cured easily. Minor illnesses can be cured with home remedies. Experienced elderly people in the family know of such home remedies. Students, for a cold, one can inhale steam or take hot fomentations. Fomentations means we can take hot water bag. A lemon sherbet is good for someone who is vomiting. And students, you should always remember that these mantras, chants, magic spells and charms do not cure any diseases or illnesses. And students, now for homework. See, you read, learn and write these hard words 10 times in your notebook. Like the first one is plaster, second one hungry, third word digestion, fourth one throat, fifth one cough, sixth one gargle, seventh one jaundice, eighth one cured, ninth one remedy and the 10th one is swallow. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay protective.